Okay, so we're on the Illinois side at the old Chain of Rocks Bridge. And it looks like this bridge used to be part of the Mother Road, Route 66. Now, I'm here today because I read this story, true story, about a group of kids who were pushed off the bridge here, I think in the 90s. I had a professor back in school who knew the family or mutually knew the family. And you can read all about it in a book called A Rip in Heaven. This used to be a drivable bridge, of course, but now it is just a pedestrian and bike bridge, along with some bike trails. Here's the parking lot. We crossed over this channel and there was a traffic light we had to wait for because it was a one-way bridge. And we were waiting for quite a while. Now the name Chain of Rocks comes from, I think, an Indian folklore tale where the Indians would cross the Mississippi when the water level was low enough. And they did that by hopping across giant boulders, giant rocks. Hence, a chain of rocks. I believe the author of the book, her name is Cummins, I think. But book is called Rip in Heaven. It's a tough book to read if you ask me, but it is a good read. And like I said, it's a true story. There's also supposed to be some graffiti on the bridge that might indicate where the group of kids were pushed off, and I think that's further up. Alright, so we're continuing our walk along the bridge. This is one long bridge. But we've hit the Mississippi, and what a wide river it is. Holy cow. Now in the book, I think the fall is described as between 40 and 60 feet. And yep, it's definitely ways down there. Oh, you can just make out the arch back in St. Louis. I don't know if this GoPro can pick that up. Here's some graffiti. I don't know if this is the graffiti that's dedicated to the events that took place. House, I don't know what to call them, house islands? Interesting, they're just right in the middle of the river. They probably measure the flood, or when it floods. Looks like there's an area down there. I think that's the lower dam parking lot where you can fish, and it looks like some people are sticking their toes in the water. the 3 people that were pushed off. Tommy survived. He is, or at least last I checked, he's a volunteer firefighter in Gaithersburg, Maryland. So I'd like to dedicate this walk and this bridge to him, the Carey family, and all the firefighters out there. I'm tearing up a little bit. This is just such a stunning bridge, and oh man, the story just really moves you. This just puts it into a big perspective. One of the girls, one of their bodies eventually turned up, and she did not make it, and the other girl's body was never found. I believe that's what I can recall from this story. Unfortunately, I couldn't find very much graffiti at all dedicated to this event besides that plaque. But I think I'll walk the rest of the bridge. Maybe I'll get some film driving across. That'd be pretty cool. Here's a pretty cool Route 66 advertisement. I didn't know this was on the bridge. I wonder if they added it. Hard to tell, really. Oh, also got sandwiches. That's always a good attention grabber. Marstown viewing area. Huh. Don't know anything about that. I wonder if these props were brought here. Not sure. But this is a pretty nice viewing area.